Hey guys, before the video begins, I want to make sure that I give you guys an opportunity to check out the ebooks or paperback books that we have available on Amazon.com. Listed in the link in the description area below. First, we have Mike the PI's Quick Guide for First Timers to the Philippines. Of course, we have Mike the PI's Quick Guide on Why All Men Should Travel More. We have Mike the PI's Quick Guide for Empowering Black Men to Travel More. And then, of course, my all-time favorite, everybody's favorite book on God's green earth, of course, The Prescription for Guys Interested in Dating Filipino Women. Make sure you check out the books today. Now let's go ahead and get the video started. Hey, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who it is. Yours truly, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic overdue video for you guys today. And of course, if you're looking to get in touch with me, of course, you can find all of my information in my description area below. Of course, make sure you subscribe, become a part of the team, become a part of the family, because once you are family for life. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one because I do not wish to be before you long. I'm here to explain why I chose to take my talents to the Philippines. Much like when LeBron made his magical announcement to go to South Beach. Remember, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. I'm going to explain to you guys why I chose to take my talents to the Philippines and how it changed me as an individual and also helped me to grow as an individual. Okay? Got my trusty notes with me, so if I look down, that is exactly what I am looking at. All right? We all remember that LeBron switched up because his franchise was basically going under. Much like the United States for me, my life was becoming monotonous. Everything, same thing every day. Imagine living that life just about every day for, I don't know, 17, 18 years, with the exception of 2 years that I was gone. So we'll say about 16 years every single day. That's your lifestyle. It kind of became monotonous, and I kind of felt like when I had the opportunity to study abroad, basically had the opportunity to join a new team, I kind of felt like this was God giving me a sign to say, you know what, Mike? I'm putting this in front of you. It's up to you whether you want to take it or not. So I took it, you know? And basically, LeBron left because he wanted to win a championship, right? Much like me, my championship was basically a better quality of life. That was what winning a championship ring meant for me and my life. You know, I wanted a better quality of life. My quality of life in the United States wasn't bad, but I just wanted a better quality of life. I wanted a new experience. So that is one of the main reasons why I chose to take my talents to South Beach. Now, take my talents to the Philippines, much like LeBron took his talents to South Beach, all right? You know, in the 10 years that I was there, you know, I went as far as my degree could go. Like I said, I got my PhD. You guys already know that. I was able to own and operate my own business. You know, I was even able to teach in the local colleges, you know, in the Philippines and stuff like that. So during my time away, those were my 2 championship rings. Much like while LeBron was in Miami, he won the 2, you know, championship rings. So those were my 2 championship rings, maybe 3. I know there were 3 things that I mentioned, but that was what I was able to accomplish while I was gone. So everybody knows this story. Once LeBron got his rings and his contract was up, he ended up going back home, correct? So much like when my contract was up, when I graduated from my college degree, once I got my PhD, I took my ass back home. But what did I do when I was back home? I didn't sit on my ass and do nothing. I got me my 1 extra championship ring, which is a combination of a bunch of things, but work with me here, okay? So when my contract was up, I decided to return home. And while back home, I was able to create and complete 4, count them, 4 well-crafted ebooks. Number 1, I was able to get me a nice, decent job to help me change and mold the minds of tomorrow. Also, I was able to start the YouTube channel that you see before you. Something that I value, something that I take pride in, something that I make sure that I deliver content consistently. We're talking 3 videos a week minimum, of course, with the minimum of about 3 live streams a week too. So I made sure that I put out the content that I feel the people deserve, regardless of how many people follow me. I want the ones that follow me to at least get the best quality work that I possibly could put out. So this is also what I was able to accomplish, you know, being able to come back home. All right. So this basically constituted my rings. Of course, we all know that LeBron came back home and then he got Cleveland one ring. Probably, I think it was their first ring, right? First ring that they had ever won. But now we look at where we are right now. We look at where we stand. LeBron James signed a new 4-year deal to go play for the Lakers as this video is being made. That is where the current team that he is playing for. All right. So, you know, we look forward to the new adventures and, you know, what the world has to offer us. All right. So LeBron had the opportunity. LeBron took it. Much like myself, I see myself going to different parts of the world in the new year, this year. I told you guys, at least one new place every year for myself. All right. But it ain't going to be easy, man. It's going to be an uphill battle. Let's not sugarcoat it. Much like his current situation where it seems as though LeBron is having to carry the Lakers. At least that's how I see it. Much like he did his former team, the Cavaliers. It's not going to be an easy battle. It may be an uphill battle, but you know what? I look forward to the challenge. Much as he did, I do the same. So, you know, I'm looking forward to whatever the world has to offer me, and I feel like you should too. I feel like us as individuals, as we grow, we realize a lot about ourselves. And I think traveling is one thing that helps people realize a lot about themselves and their potential. Again, when you're stuck in the monotony of living that same life every single day in the United States, if that's where you come from, or whatever country you come from, you always want something different. I can't see anybody just being happy and satisfied with just the basic shit. You know, everybody wants a little bit more to their lives. And some people just can't afford to do so. But what I'm saying is, even people who don't like going abroad, even people who don't like the idea of traveling, they at least give themselves a chance. I feel like they should at least give themselves a chance to, at the very least, say, you know what, I went here, it didn't work out. You know, because I kind of feel like you always have a place to go back to. You can always go home. So you shouldn't knock it before you try it. So I kind of feel like don't ever stunt your growth. Don't ever stop yourself from being able to grow as an individual, because you learn a lot about yourselves in foreign countries. You learn about your ability to adapt. You learn about your ability to be able to, you know, get along with others in other places as well. And if you realize this shit just ain't for me, like I said, you can always go back home. So at the end of the day, take the growth if you are allowed the opportunity to grow. Don't just shit on it because you're scared and you don't want to do it. All right? Don't be afraid to go out there and get them rings, man. You can't go out there and be afraid to get them rings. That's all I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. So with that being said, the good doctor is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means we are going now. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita, mabuhay. Peace.